Welcome back, everyone, to Highlighted, an all sports culture podcast. Sam, Sully, Kurt. It is 2023, a new year. Hope everyone had a great New Year's. How was your guys' New Year? Did you guys celebrate?
Yeah, it was a good time, man.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Well, let's have a safe, good 2023.
First podcast of 2023.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember. Well, last year I just quickly cut up the 2021 best moments. Maybe I'll do that for 2022. I feel like I had, what I'm going to throw in there? That the Broncos are going to be overrated this year because,
And the Rams. Kurt was on one.
I'm basically a time traveler at this point. Anyway, we are going to review 2022 though. Me and Sam did this last year. 2021 in review, we did like a bunch of sporting props. It was like best game, best team, best player, all these categories. And then we did a couple pop culture ones, like we're going to throw in best movie, best show, best song, couple like best non-sports moments. All that will be revealed. I think we have 15 categories. How it works is we'll go one at a time. We'll each give our pick, probably give a little bit of reasoning behind it. But yeah, let's get right into it with the first category. Sam, we might have had this differently, or all three of us. I don't know why I just said Sam.
You can just list what we pick it. Yeah.
So first category is best game. Anyone want to start us off?
Definitely all had the same answer.
We probably did. I don't think Sam did. I think me and you did.
Really?
Sam, you go first.
I had Bills Chiefs.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what do you have?
I had the World Cup final.
Okay, I was gonna put that, but I didn't actually watch it, so
I only got to watch.
Although I technically did put some things that I didn't even watch, but
that's fine. I obviously it was more so. Okay, well, for this best game, it wasn't the most like entertaining game, but I think with obviously the stakes of Messi winning that World Cup, it being a final, that was why I said best game. But obviously for you guys, the Chiefs Bills was so entertaining.
You're kind of describing another category.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. But
I think putting the game is valid though. It was an incredible game.
Yeah. So
I didn't watch, but I heard that it was. So I believe them because I believe everything everyone says.
Have you watched a full soccer game? You watched the USA England game.
I missed the first couple. I missed the first 30 minutes. That's because I was trying to find a bar to watch it at though. I would have.
That's tough.
Oh, isn't that when you went in the city to watch it?
That was your first mistake.
Well, I was in the city for something else, but
got it.
At the same time, so we were like, let's go watch it.
Nice.
But,
all right. Well, yeah.
I don't think soccer's, it's pretty boring.
All right, fair enough.
I will lie. I don't watch soccer whatsoever, but like I watched a bit of the World Cup this year, and I was very entertained. I won't lie.
Wait, I'm 100. I watched the entire USA Netherlands game. That's a lie.
Okay. Well, and it so much helps if USA is in the World Cup. Like no one gives a shit about the 2018 World Cup. Like it was kind of cool because we talked about this on the podcast. Like you don't have to watch any single USA game, but when the World Cup comes, everyone watches it, even if they don't care about soccer, which is super cool. So
yeah,
I went the World Cup final. You guys went Bills Chiefs. Valid, both of them. Next category is best team. I have one answer. I'm going to give an honorable mention, though. I have the Astros as the best team, though, just because they won the World Series. They've been so consistent for this whole year. Domination.
What's your honorable mention?
I had a second place team. We might have the same one, Kurt. I'm just saying.
Well, let's hear what's your Sully's pick first.
I had the Astros.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know who else would
my
you put.
My honorable mention.
I think you could put the Avalanche.
They've been kind of bad this year, though. I don't know.
I guess
I went with the Bengals.
Oh no,
that's a good pick. I like that.
I had the Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh
yeah.
Wow. If they didn't
win,
but okay, this sounds bad. I kind of held them off because they got outplayed by Ohio State.
That they should be. That's actually the right pick.
They should have lost, but
that's the right pick.
Ohio State's kicker sucks, but
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
You can't tell me they go 12-1 last year. get in the playoffs.
No, you're right. No,
and they win the national title very convincingly, and then they go this year and dominate. And then
no, you're right.
You're not right though. You're not right because you didn't pick them. You put the Astros. So you're wrong.
I still think the Astros is a good pick.
The correct answer is Georgia Bulldogs.
All right. Also, honorable mention though, I feel like the Celtics would be a good pick as well.
Nah, they suck recently. Fuck the
They
Celtics.
lost.
And they lost the championship.
Yeah, but they've still been.
Imagine losing the championship.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
imagine.
whatever. All right, best player. I'm gonna go with the pick you guys are gonna absolutely hate. I'm gonna go the F1 route and go Max Verstappen.
Yeah, that sucks. It's not a sport.
It is a sport,
dude.
Dumbass.
People fucking love F1.
Yeah, it's cool.
They're obsessed with it.
I mean, I'm never like it's never gonna be my favorite sport, but I think it's pretty cool.
I've never met a casual F1 fan. If you like F1, you're obsessed with it.
Yeah, you're.
I'm a casual F1 fan.
No, you're
not a casual. You're not a casual. You like watch all the races. You like wake up early. And, like, watch. It was like 6 a.m. You're like, who's watching Egypt Grand Prix? I'm like, what the fuck? That's not casual, dude.
All right,
casual is like you don't watch the games. You just like follow it on social media.
Right,
I'd say, and you watch the championship. Maybe that's a casual fan.
Yeah. But
or they watched Verstappen versus what was that guy?
Lewis Hamilton.
Hamilton.
They
watched that last few laps of that race. So that was
you're literally diehard, Kurt.
I'm not, but it is a sport. So, what do you guys have for the best player?
I have Mbappe.
Great pick. That's a great pick, Sam. That is amazing.
My runner-up was Shohei Ohtani.
No, bad pick.
Or Aaron Judge, one of those two.
That's a horrible pick.
My main pick was Mbappe.
Aaron in the playoffs.
Every time I watched that man play soccer in the World Cup, I was just like, "What this dude's unreal." And then I'm sure he was great for PSG for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I he has the most goals in a World Cup final, and he's 23 years old. Stupid.
I mean, yeah, that's why I picked him. Yeah. Dude's a stud.
He's the man.
You
said you might have picked him?
No, I think it's a really good pick.
Thank you.
I didn't even think about that. That's out of the box. I like it. Well, I guess out of the box for us. That's not really out of the box for people. But
proud of you, Sam. We're proud of you.
Yeah, that is a good pick. I picked Connor McDavid. I think he's the best player in all sports. I think McDavid and Mahomes are the best players in their sport. Every other sport, in my opinion, you can pick like a handful of guys and say that they're the best. But other than that,
did you see
I watched 2 minutes of McDavid.
Well, did you see? Did you see the one comment? Because we had McDavid for the best player, and it was like ASC try not to slop over McDavid challenge. What do you think about that?
It's just a stupid comment.
It's valid to do. Let's be real here.
It's like anytime we make a post and like anytime you're doing like best by league or best by position or athlete by category, you're always going to be talking about best player. And I mean, he is the best player. There's no argument.
Yeah.
So I don't really understand. Yeah, I understand. I do get where the comment's coming from. He's trying to be funny, and we do obviously call him the best all the time. But you call the best for a reason because they're the fucking best. That's my response.
Damn
fuck
right.
that guy.
Sully? Okay.
And I'm wearing a Call of Duty hoodie, so try to fuck with me.
Right, exactly. You respect the troops.
Of course.
All right. Next one we got is best moment. I think that was the one you were talking about, Sully, when you said yeah. Obviously,
my answer was Messi winning the World Cup.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. But I'm going to throw an honorable mention, the one that I had before, because I kind of was thinking of World Cup final for the best game. I put down the St. Peter's run for best moment, just because that was super cool. The furthest of 15 seats ever made the Elite Eight. But yeah, it's definitely, I would say, the Messi winning the World Cup. So
I also put Messi winning World Cup, but second place happened very recently. Saturday, December 31st, college football semifinal. That was the greatest semifinal.
I want to say something too. I want to say something too. I think it's so I think it just the whole thing was so cool. How the clock struck midnight right when he was taking the kick. I don't know. I was kind of half paying attention because I was with people and
you were talking to so many females.
No,
Kurt's got the Riz.
No, but it was 11:58. We were watching the game, but I don't know if it was the same thing with you guys. If you guys had the TV on, but half the people were like, we should stay on the game. And half the people were like, let's go to the ball drop.
Nah.
So we ultimately went to the ball drop, but we went right back. I'm not even kidding. 30 seconds after the ball drops and game's over. And I'm like, what?
No, they literally kicked it at
midnight. It was sick.
Directly lined up because I was watching the game on the couch with 7 or 8 other people and some other people in the other room. I guess they were watching the ball drop, or at least they were counting down to something. And I literally heard 10, 9, 8, and they snapped the ball at 2 seconds.
It was
crazy.
It was crazy.
But he botched shit out of it.
It was a incredible college football playoff.
Why'd you only say Sam's name?
Because he was the one that gave the award. But Sully too. It was an incredible college.
I thought you gave it.
No,
I did. It was my second place.
I thought you said Sam because you think that I don't watch college football, but I'm a college football expert.
Did you watch the video from last week that we posted on the YouTube video?
Yeah, I didn't even know about it.
Yes, I did.
And I was in the first 30 seconds, we were like, we can't get Sully on because he would just say Caleb Williams is the best player in college football.
Well, and he lost today. He lost today.
He threw 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, he is. No, he is so far to win.
He is the best. Yes,
but their defense sucks, and you can't go anywhere if you have a bad defense in college football. But it is super cool that TCU and Ohio State, even though Ohio State lost, like we said, I think at least Ohio State should have won the game. Even though if they play that game 10 times, Georgia probably wins 8 or 9 out of the 10 times. But Ohio State, and that's what we were talking about in the video, Sam, Ohio State, when they're at their best and when Stroud's at his best, it's just so hard to come back from that. So.
And they don't even have JSN or Henderson, and you're just kind of watching. You're like,
yeah,
this team at its peak is unreal, but when they suck, they stink.
So you both went with the game over the ball drop?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish I did that.
I convinced people to
make it the game. You are part of a sports company. You can't watch the ball drop.
I was on the clock. It was unprofessional of me. That's I can't believe that. I'm surprised.
Had too many females there. He had to.
It's not. No, it's just not. I'm surprised we got the post out. I don't know. I was just I feel like so many people are just so busy at midnight, but
but there's also 20 people in there.
Yeah.
The fact that there's some events where we can't get a post is kind of insane. There's no way 20 people are busy.
It's true.
The fact of the matter is we got 20 people and about 7 of them have a Photoshop license. What is everyone else doing? I don't know.
All right, moving on. So we got best coach. I'm going to go with another answer you guys aren't going to enjoy. I'm going to go with Pep Guardiola, who is
the fuck is that?
He is the Manchester City coach in the Premier League. But since you said you would rather jump off a bridge than watch the Premier League, I am assuming you don't know of his accolades.
Did they win the Prem League?
They did.
Yeah, Man City won.
Well, at least the Premier League is the best one. Isn't that where everyone comes together? Or is that the Champions League?
That's the Champions League.
Okay, that's the best one.
Yeah.
Who won that?
That's a good question. I can't even remember.
You don't know?
Wow.
PSG didn't win?
No.
Really? Don't they have the fucking best players? They have Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. How the fuck did they not win? That alone. You should be able to put 3 players on the field and they should win. And a goalie.
Rare
3 players on the field and win. Yeah, that's
those 3 players are the best 3 players.
Real Madrid won. I remember that. Yes, they beat Liverpool. But yes, no, PSG. Liverpool. The joke is PSG. They can do it all in their French league, but it's filled with
the French league is fraudulent.
Terrible. Yeah, it's terrible.
It's a fucking bunch of baguettes running around, dude.
It's like Gonzaga of
Oh my god!
My god! Don't get Sully started.
We should have done biggest frauds of 2022.
Dude,
Gonzaga would win that every year.
And dude, it helps you out. Gonzaga sucks right now, so now they have no chance.
They suck right now.
Yep.
Yeah. And
isn't Drew Timmy? Didn't he stay?
Yeah, no. Timmy's played well the last couple of games, but again, when they're playing like tough opponents, like when they played Texas and they played all these good teams, they couldn't win, and now they're beating like San Francisco, or I don't know. They're playing some team out west that is not good, and they're winning by 30, and Drew Timmy's dropping 35 and 15. Everyone's like, this guy's the best player in college basketball.
Oh my god. Yo. You're literally describing what they've always been, and now you're like shocked. They're fucking frauds, dude.
I'm Anakin. I joined the dark side. I see you now.
Dark side. The fucking right side.
I think it's the light of day, but guess what?
My God.
They're going to literally win the national championship the moment I say they're frauds. That's just how it works.
Maybe it's like maybe maybe that's what it is. But now that everyone knows they're frauds, they can finally win.
I think that's the mentality they got to go. It's like, wow, we actually do suck according to everyone. So whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
What were we on? Where to be
coach.
Best coach? Yes, Pep. What do you guys think?
That guy's not real.
I don't know who he is. So I couldn't.
Brian Dable is mine.
It's a good pick. He should win it this year for the NFL. I'm just saying.
If it's Kyle Shanahan,
especially now that Sirianni's not going to only lose one game.
Dable was what when we did the odds? He was like plus 1,400. That was a fucking steal.
Insane.
Well, yeah, we all said value wise, it was easily the best.
Yeah. I mean, Mike Evans, season over receiving yards. That was.
Dude,
I should have bet every single dollar that you owned on it.
Like I understand, like
and AJ Dillon. Both of them hit.
I understand when it happened. Like for the next like 15 minutes, everyone was talking about it. But what is it? 9 straight 1,000-yard seasons that Mike Evans has.
Yeah,
that's first ballot Hall of Fame. Like that's not even a debate.
It's crazy that he's never been like a perennial top 5 receiver,
and like,
but he consistently has this production.
Right. And I think we all fall into the trap. Like we've done it so many times where it's like, oh, this is the year Chris Godwin goes off and like these other wide receivers they have. It's always been Mike Evans.
Well, to be fair, Chris Godwin has been very productive over the last like 3 years.
I completely agree. But Mike Evans, the point being, he's always been the wide receiver one on that team.
I mean, yeah.
He's always been consistently great, no matter if they have.
It's funny, though. It's funny how much we're talking about how great Mike Evans is. He was fucking horrible this year. Horrible. I mean, I'm talking from a fantasy perspective. He's fine as a player. But Tom Brady has been shit. Yeah. I know. Tom Brady's been shit. The Bucs have been shit. Mike Evans was dog shit. He drops fucking 50 points in fantasy. When I get eliminated.
What's crazy is
he's a bitch.
I'd say to his face don't want to play Tampa in the playoffs.
Welcome in Mike Evans. You're coming on the pod right now.
Mike, what's up, man? You're the fucking guy.
Yo, Zoe, what you saying about me?
Nah, yes, I'm on the tit.
What? So you got who's your coach?
I said Brian Dable.
Brian Dable. Sam?
I had Kirby Smart.
Good pick.
Kirby Smart. I know who he coaches.
Who's the coach?
Georgia.
Yes,
good job,
sir.
Sully. Basketball or football
genius.
team?
I know everything.
The basketball or football
dude. He has the fucking football team.
You mean American football?
Yeah, he goes to this Georgia soccer team.
Yeah. Nah, I mean that one explained itself. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So next, we got the best transaction / move. I guess that's the best way to word it.
I could not think of one.
I had a very easy time picking this.
Who'd you pick?
Seattle trading away Russell Wilson.
I went with McCaffrey to the Niners.
Oh, that is a good one.
That's a good one.
I know the Niners were always going to be good, but obviously their offensive production, how he's been in that system, it was perfect. Everyone knew it was going to be perfect. So no answer, Sully?
I don't have an answer, but I will share something very funny. If you look up the best moves of the 2022 NFL offseason,
it gets autocorrected to movies.
Well, yes.
Did Kurt do this too?
I did the same thing.
It does. But
Kurt, no Carson Wentz trade?
Got it right here.
Oh, I'll get to Carson Wentz soon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. My answer.
It could be one side of a trade. Like I'm only picking Seattle's side.
I'll
What
go.
about the Chiefs getting Kadarius Toney? Because that's
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's a fucking beast.
Just give him some time. And
he had a decent game this week. I didn't see any of the highlights, but
I didn't
he
either.
had like 80 yards receiving. That's
He
pretty
showed
good.
out for James Strauss.
That's pretty good for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go with Eagles trade for AJ Brown. That's not transaction of the year, but it's a good one. That was a good move for them.
Yeah.
No, I looked up an article that was really funny though. But you could go first though.
I forgot Juan Soto.
Yeah, but they didn't win.
And they didn't have Fernando Tatis.
Hey man, don't you worry.
Cheats.
The Nationals give us a couple years. We're about to cook.
Yeah.
You're gonna cook?
We're gonna cook. The farm system coming in. It's coming. It's a bad day.
Kurt, name me 4 players in your farm system.
I couldn't even probably name you 4 players in the Nationals. So
Well, this article, top 10 moves of the NFL 2022 offseason. Number 1, Broncos acquire Russell Wilson.
When was this written?
This is like before the season.
Yeah.
This is like right after all the moves happened. I'm going to show you that I think every single one was an absolute disaster. And it's hilarious. Number two, I wouldn't say it's a disaster, but the Raiders are a fucking shit show. Raiders get Devontae Adams. And the headline specifically says Raiders reunite Devontae Adams with Derek Carr. Derek Carr got fucking benched.
I feel bad.
I know he's like the best QB of all time. So
I feel bad for Carr. I know Stidham had a good game, but like that just it was so shitty to just pin it on Derek Carr.
It's honestly like I kind of laughed a little bit though because Devontae was so upset and like voiced his concerns on Instagram and shit. And Devontae had one of his best games of the season.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, but
yeah.
Regardless. Number 3, the Browns get Deshaun Watson.
Yikes.
He's terrible. And we fucking lost to him.
Number 4, this one, it might be turning itself around. We'll see. Green Bay is Aaron Rodgers is Packer for life, which might not even be true, but maybe.
That's true.
It's going to the Giants.
I'm pretty sure
the DC is coming to the nation's capital.
Dolphins land Tyreek Hill. I guess that one's
solid. That one should be way higher.
Trayvon Walker goes first overall. I don't know how that's number 6.
What?
I don't. This guy's smoking crack. Eagles trade. That's pretty good. Bills had Von Miller.
Why was Trayvon ahead of Eagles acquiring AJ Brown?
I don't know.
That is
Colts acquire
stupid.
Matt Ryan at number 9.
Oh boy,
he's fucking terrible.
How's Khalil Mack been this year? I don't even know. Is he hurt?
Good.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've heard that name in 2 years.
He's been good.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Next
Thanks for
one.
reading that, Sully.
You're welcome. Thanks. Anytime.
Next player we got is the favorite player to watch. So I don't watch the NBA, but for the couple minutes that I have,
I got the same answer there.
I think we all have the same answer.
Nikola Jokic?
No.
Oh, Luka.
I put Luka, but I don't watch the NBA, so I put
Jokic
Patrick
is
Mahomes.
Definitely up there for me.
Jokic love
is
Jokic.
so fun to watch.
I'm day one Jokic guy.
I will say, like over the last week, I've tried to watch more NBA, at least follow
it's so
it.
Bad.
The MVP race though was fucking wild this year.
Like 6 guys.
Yeah.
Jokic and Luka are
But
ridiculous.
if I hear from James
and
that
so
Curry's
Giannis
better than
always.
Doncic, his head's
There's 3 guys better than Curry right now. I don't care what James says. Like,
and they're all Europeans.
Maybe in a do or die game, maybe you could say, okay, I'll go with Steph Curry, but I mean that's still even false if you choose that. But like right now, currently, you can't say that Curry is better than Giannis, Luka, or Jokic. It's not even close.
The man had a 94 PRA or whatever it was.
I don't even know what a PRA is.
Points, rebounds, assists. When he had the 60, 20, and 10 game.
Yeah.
Oh.
The craziest part about that game is they were losing. It's not even like they were like winning by 15 and he was just in the game and they were stomping them. Like, and the fact that he intentionally missed a free throw and got the rebound and scored, it's insane.
And
it's
the dance was
the guy's ridiculous. I don't think that was a dance, by the way. I don't think that was a celebration.
I agree,
he was telling everyone to guard because there was 2 seconds left. But I was like, what the fuck was that celebration?
Like,
I was like, that's not a celebration. Like,
he looked like Squidward doing
he
the
did look really stupid
wave thing. Luke is the man.
Yeah, Luka's unbelievable. I put / Patrick Mahomes though because I actually watch football and Mahomes is the GOAT.
Do you though?
Yeah, occasionally watch like a player or two here and there.
I know I say this on every podcast, but there are doubts about Mahomes, doubts about the Chiefs coming in the year. They're fucking 12-3 right now, or whatever it is, 13-3 right now. Patrick Mahomes can win MVP. Like
it's the best. Justin Jefferson botched his MVP case,
but he did. All right, moving on. Worst team. I'm gonna go with the Houston Texans. It's always tough when you know you're gonna be dog shit heading into the year. But on the bright side, Bryce Young to Houston. It's all good. It's fine.
Yeah, that dude's the man.
And like I was telling Sam before the podcast, I hate the Commanders because literally when we were 1-5, 1-4, I would much rather suck. And now we're mediocre. We're going to make the playoffs. And we're going to go like 13th pick.
Exactly. It's the worst fucking thing of all time.
Jahan Dotson again.
Hey, Jahan's a stud though. I will say that.
Davis.
I mean, Jamie Davis. It's whatever. It's like I don't know. They're good players, but you're not going to get the elite guy like Bryce Young is going to be. Yeah. So there's whatever.
You'd be lucky to get A-Rich, AR, and maybe you'll trade up for Levis.
He sucks, so I'm good.
Or maybe Levis is a top 3 pick and CJ Stroud is QB3 for summer.
I also kind of hate, like, everyone's comparing Will Levis to Zach Wilson when it's just totally different. All the comparison it is they have a big arm. That's the only thing you can compare
Zach
between
Wilson
the two.
Was getting comped to like Zach Wilson, I think, got comped to every single NFL quarterback at one point during his
You know what's so funny? I didn't watch a single Zach Wilson highlight. I said he was quarterback 1 just because I liked the way he like ran and threw the ball on the run because I thought it was funny. But like I didn't watch a single highlight. The guy could have fucking sucked, and apparently he did.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he wasn't QB2, but he was good. He was but
QB4.
Yeah, he was my QB4.
Was he?
Yeah, I went
QB1.
Trevor, Trey,
Fields.
Fields.
Did you have Fields
Wilson?
over him?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I had Fields over him. Fields was my baby daddy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Texans.
Okay.
Teach their own.
No.
What?
I got the Texans.
I should have Broncos.
Yeah, I was just about to change mine to the Broncos, actually.
Their entire season has been the biggest train wreck of any franchise this year. It's not even close. They traded all those assets for Russell Wilson. Then they paid him $250 million. And then he's one of the worst quarterbacks in football. And everyone hates him. And then there's players fighting on the sidelines. You have one of the worst coaching hires in NFL history.
It's funny that two out of the 5 earliest fireys of coaches happened in the last 2 years. And Nathaniel Hackett and Urban Meyer.
Well, I think because it's not like. Well, social media, 100%, like just the media in general plays a big part in that, I think.
I completely agree.
Also, I think that they're not stupid anymore. And they're like, why do we keep on to this guy? Like in the old days, I think it's like, I don't know, like paying respect, like giving them their dues. Like, hire them, give them 2 years.
No, I think
they fucking suck. Get them out of here.
And so many times, like in the past, they would actually like honor contracts. Like contract is all just a myth nowadays.
Yeah.
Matt Rule got signed for like 8 years. John Gruden got signed for 10. Well, right. John Gruden got fired for other reasons. But you get my point. It's like contracts mean nothing.
Bring back John Gruden and Derek Carr. That was fun.
Maybe
you big John Gruden guy, Kurt?
Yeah, maybe not
on the field, I must say. Off the field, no.
Speaking of which, can we go to worst player? I've got a very fitting related topic to this one.
Yeah,
I got Gruden.
Oh, go ahead.
I've got Deshaun Watson as worst player.
He's a beast.
Both for the on-field product because he's been fucking terrible, and then for the other stuff.
He finally threw a fucking touchdown.
I don't think I need to explain why the other stuff makes him worst player. He's gonna be worst player every year for me, for all I fucking care.
Well,
mine's Tua.
Good pick. That's a great pick.
You did not pick Tua.
Look, man,
100% pick Tua.
Dolphins aren't gonna make the
Google Doc.
Dolphins aren't gonna make the playoffs. And some will say that Tua didn't play, but in my eyes, he's on the roster. He didn't get it done.
Man got 3 or 4 concussions in 1 year, and he didn't get it done.
Oh man, I hope he's okay. Like,
yeah, protect your head.
See, apparently he couldn't remember certain things that happened in the Packers game.
Hey, if I had the fucking worst game of all time, I'd say I couldn't remember it either. You don't see Daniel Jones getting concussions. I'll say that.
Daniel Jones been balling this year.
He's a fucking beast. He's a beast against the Colts.
He's getting that long-term deal.
He's a fucking beast. The Giants had tied for the least turnovers in the league.
Good, man. I mean, Saquon after the game was like, show some damn respect to this guy. It's like, yeah.
He's throwing to fucking Isaiah Hodgins.
I know.
Next year's going to be throwing to Quentin Johnson.
I hope.
He's such a
or Jordan
stud.
Addison.
God,
Quentin Johnson. Jordan Addison is.
Dude, whoever the Giants are taking a wide receiver, draft them in all your dynasty drafts. Just do it because
I think they should.
If Brian Dable's getting production out of
if you guys somehow get Quentin Johnston, you guys might win the Super Bowl next year.
Isn't that guy gonna go like top 10?
Yeah. I think he's he's my wide receiver 1.
I need Marvin Harrison.
That's wait next year.
You gotta wait.
I know.
He'll go top 5.
Marvin Harrison and Caleb Williams. We're getting them both.
Oh my god! If you got both of them, you're winning the whole. You're winning the Super Bowl.
That'd be the greatest duo of all time.
Yeah, we trade like 7 first-round picks for them. That would be a good play.
We should open a franchise. We'll name it the Idaho Ducks, and we'll be the 33rd team, and we'll make a proposition to the NFL. We'll say.
We'll just start with 2 players.
All we need is Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison. You guys can get the rest. We'll find plumbers. We'll find all these terrible people. If you just
we got Sean Payton, and that's it.
That's good. And then Thomas Dimitroff at the helm running the offense.
Yes, obviously.
Nice.
We'll get like Peyton Turner on the roster. We'll sign him to a deal. We'll get it going. My worst player is Carson Wentz. He is legit horrible.
Why would they bench Heineke?
Because they're morons. I don't know, man. They said
for Derek Carr next year.
They said Carson Wentz gave us a spark. I'm trying to think of the spark I saw in weeks 1 through 5. That Taylor Heineke in one play has more sparks than Carson Wentz has done this whole season. So
I can't believe Rivera didn't know that you could get eliminated.
He's just like the coaching staff is just dumb. Blows my mind, man. But whatever. Another mediocre year. Won 7-10 last year. We're gonna go 7-10 this year.
You won the division though. Oh no, you didn't win. They won 2 years ago.
We did.
Didn't you? 2 third-round picks down the toilet.
7-9, 7-10, 7-10. That's good, right?
Yikes. At least one of them you won the division.
At least we got Jahan Dotson, who
has a bright side.
I'm not gonna lie. If he didn't get injured, I really do think he would have won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Mm-mm.
Shut up. You're a dumbass. Moving on. Best non-sports moment. So we're done with the sports. Is there anything else you guys wanted to mention on the sports before we move?
Sports suck.
Yeah, I was about to say sports suck. December we were a non-sports podcast.
Non-sports. Yeah, it's fire.
Best non-sports moment. What do you guys have?
I didn't really know. I said I got an interesting one. I said Henry Cavill announcing Warhammer 40K show. That's my best moment.
Okay. You know what? So
I love Warhammer 40K.
Do you really play?
I don't play the game, but I played.
The lore behind it is so insane.
It's like ridiculously fire. I didn't play like the puzzle or not puzzle, like the action figure game. But I played I played an RTS game called Dawn of War that was in the same universe, and it was unfucking believable. So I like it.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos now too. So and the guy's a massive nerd. I think it's fire. He's fucking jacked, and he's a huge nerd. And his announcement post. That's the thing about these shows, like these video game shows and all this shit. Like, you need a massive nerd that's running the whole thing, or they're just gonna try to do their own thing and they'll fuck it up. And he's a massive nerd. He loves Warhammer. And in his announcement post, he literally said, "Praise the Emperor" at the end, which is a big thing in the Warhammer universe. And I was like, that's fucking fire. This guy's a massive nerd.
Yeah. He left Witcher because
they were botching it.
Yeah. He didn't like how they were doing it. So he left.
Yep.
And now we got Warhammer. He lost super bad, and he's like, I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to go do my passion project.
I heard they're trying to sue Warner Bros. Is that what it's Warner Bros, right?
Yeah.
The Gal Got It chick. Is that her name? Gal Got It? Henry and one other person.
Yeah.
Because they all have like contract clauses that Warner Brothers is breaking. Because I mean,
again,
also,
contracts are the biggest myth.
They don't mean
anything. It's the biggest myth ever. Yeah, it's stupid. There's no point in signing it. You might as well just be like, I'm joining the team for like X amount of years. Stupid.
Yeah, no money listed.
Don't do no contracts, no money. Just join. Just do the work.
Everything's under the table. You just slide them like a couple $100,000 every once in a while.
Just be like college football. Just pay them under the table, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, you cannot tell me, like, even before NIL, there had to be some stupid shit. Like when Zion went to Duke, you cannot tell me they were probably like, all right, Zion, if you go down to the sports facility, turn on the sprinklers, we'll give you $100,000. And that's our way of paying you on the team. Like that you cannot tell me that was not the case. All right,
I mean, if the guy wasn't making money, he's stupid.
Exactly. Anyway, mine, this one's kind of stupid. I don't really know what to say. I said when like NASA had like the Webb like telescopes of like the pictures.
I had that too.
I thought that was sick.
Wow. And then I did too.
All right, sweet.
Well, you said I think it's stupid before you said it.
I don't know. I don't know. I think there's
I thought there's
probably more cool moments of 2022, but I thought that was really cool. Also, question: do you guys think space is cooler or like underwater shit is cooler?
Space. Underwater's scary. I don't like the under the water.
I'm going with
space. I would go space.
I hate the under the water, bro.
Underwater is very cool.
I used to be scared of getting like stung by a jellyfish every time I walked into the water.
I'm scared of sharks.
Sharks are a myth.
Yeah, they're not real.
Are they more real than contracts or?
That's the biggest myth ever. And then honorable mention is Brendan Gleeson what am I saying?
Brendan
Fraser. Brendan Fraser.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Brendan Fraser making a comeback.
That's a good one. That's a good pick.
Brendan Gleeson's a stud though, host of SNL. So
I had an honorable mention of Johnny Depp winning the trial.
Yeah, that's cool.
I
wouldn't expect that out of you, Sam.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. They both lost in reality. They both lost in reality. Let's be real here. But he won more because he had to pay less, and she's broke. He's up. So
I'm broke. She broke. I'm up. All right. Best movie.
We're ending on what the fuck moment?
Yeah.
No, we got like 5 more.
Yeah. Best movie is Everything Everywhere All at Once for me.
I go back and forth between my best movie picks, my best 2 movies of the year. One of them is Everything Everywhere All at Once, but my real pick is After Sun.
You know what the worst part is, Sam? Charlotte Wells is probably not even going to get a nominee for Best Director at the Oscars when she's my winner.
She destroyed that movie with how well she directed it.
Sully, what's your pick?
Dead Poets Society.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
So you gotta watch Moonfall. You would love Moonfall.
Moonfall.
Oh,
is that the movie that you said was so bad that it was funny?
Yes, it's hysterical. It's got the dumbest plot you've ever seen and some of the worst acting you've ever seen.
I was telling my friends the other day, I would rather watch like a really bad movie and just like I know it's gonna be bad than watch like a super average movie. Like at least with a bad movie, you're just laughing your ass off. So
you guys gotta get on Neil Green if you want that.
I said The Batman. I've seen I saw everything everywhere here and there, everything at the same time. But I watched it on the plane back from Germany and the screen was very small and there was no subtitles. And I didn't know what they were saying a lot of times because like the engine and it was like I couldn't hear it that well. My headphones were on max. So I think that kind of fucked it up for me. But the cinematography of the movie was fucking crazy. But other than that, I don't know. I think it was a little overrated.
I was about to say, I think I think what not enough people talk about is how on planes you literally will have your headphones all the way up and it still won't fucking matter because it's so loud.
Yeah, because you have to use the shitty headphones that they give you. You can't, half the times you can't use like no actual headphones. Those shits are made in China for 99 cents, whereas I have $150 headphones that are noise canceling, but I can't use them because they're fucking Bluetooth or some shit.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of fucks it up. But yeah, flying on a plane is just not ideal. That's why I walk everywhere usually.
Walk across the country. You don't need to get a plane, right?
No, it's overrated.
Best show. I want us to have all the same answer, please.
I picked a different answer because I knew you'd have the same answer.
I know you two got the same answer.
You would never guess my answer. I'd give you 1,000 guesses.
It's not The Boys season 3?
No.
It's not House of the Dragon?
I had a / House of the Dragon, but I didn't pick that because I knew you guys would have it.
So did it come out in 2022?
Yeah.
Do I know it?
It actually
Peaky Blinders?
It just came out. No.
I don't know. What is it?
Alice in Borderland season 2.
Oh,
you guys ever seen that show?
Nope.
I've heard of it, but
it's like Squid Games.
Nice. Cool.
But it's fucking sick. You should watch it.
Damn, you didn't pick season 6 of your favorite show, Sully?
I love Peaky. Alice in Borderland was fire though.
I want House of the Dragon, but maybe it'll be Better Call Saul season 6 when I watch it.
That was my pick. Better Call Saul.
Did that come out 6. This year?
Yes, it did. My honorable mention was Andor. Andor was unreal.
Heard some good things.
How good it was.
No.
It might be the best thing Star Wars has ever made. Not even kidding.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. All right. Best song.
Gotta watch it.
I didn't really know it's their best song.
Yeah, I didn't.
Pick a Billy Joel song, Sully.
What's it come out this year?
It didn't come out this year. I
said superheroes.
I said Less Than Zero.
I love superheroes. That's also spoiler. It's my favorite album. Also, it's a Metro Boomin album that just came out.
It is a really good album.
I like it.
Yeah, I said Less Than Zero because I think that's like the only album I like.
That came out this year.
Yeah, on Dawn FM.
Wow, I like that song.
I went with Die Hard from Mr. Morale.
That's a banger.
My second place was Cody Blue 31 off
I don't know
Forever
what the fuck
Story.
that is.
Off Forever Story, JID.
Nope.
Or Dance Now. It's a great song too.
Best album, I went with
what
Mr.
about Carly
Morale
Rae Jepsen's album?
Oh, you already know that's high on the list, but I'm not putting that as my favorite on this podcast. Loneliest Time is a banger. Just saying.
Is that the album?
That is the album. But my album pick is Beatopia.
Beatopia?
What is this?
Is that like
You've never listened to
Beamadoopi?
Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't
Beamadoopi? That's not a person.
I don't listen to a lot of I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of rap. Is it a rap album?
No, it's like a folk rock, indie rock album. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
No, Phoebe Bridgers is folk music.
Dude, apparently Phoebe Bridgers and Paul Mescal are not together anymore. You want to know why?
Dude, I'm fucking heartbroken. That's my what the fuck moment.
Yeah, she's with Bo Burnham now. Like, what?
No, she's not. Oh, well, I don't care about that. No, but Paul needs to go with Daisy.
Dude, they did like a Halloween
costume together.
It was like, whoa, what?
Well, they were definitely fucking on Halloween. So whatever. I mean,
you guys fucking weird, man.
I'd love to be Paul Mescal. I mean, Sam, you're gonna fall in love with her during normal people when you watch it.
I will watch it once I watch all my 2022 movies, Kurt. I promise you that.
All right, man. And then the what the fuck moment.
Best what the fuck
you guys see Kurt, what'd you say for your album? Dawn FM?
No, I said Mr. Morale.
Oh, good pick.
Mr. Morale and the
Forever Story and Loneliest Time are also on my top 3.
Trash.
So go listen to Billy Joel for the 100th time.
Dude, ballad.
Honestly, it is.
So
The Stranger is the best album ever.
It might be.
All right. What the fuck moment? I went with the "Don't Worry, Darling" drama.
It's a good one.
It was just
the Spitgate.
That shit was boring.
He definitely spit on him. I don't like. I'm sorry. I don't know. Whatever.
Sully, what you got?
I said Take Off, Steph.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I went with Kanye. Just everything about him.
I should pick that actually.
Everything that had to do with Kanye, I just included that. Also, Will Smith slap was very high up in the contention.
That shit was funny as fuck.
It was just so weird. I don't know.
It was weird because we all were like, that felt staged. And then he just like,
no one knew if it was real or not.
real as it went on.
Yeah.
And then the Oscars banned him for like a long time.
Well, dude, the Oscars don't matter. I mean, Brendan Fraser is like, fuck the Oscars. So
Brendan Gleeson?
Brendan
Gleeson.
A little weird up there. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Highlighted 2022. We'll be back. Probably do some playoff predictions next week. But we'll see. So until next time, we'll see you guys later.
Happy New Year. Goodbye.